Divine Sunshine, my heart chakra already itching. This is me with a late morning drive. I'm on my way. Just left to go get my nails done. I know aren't they cute? Ooh, that ring just is shining. Hey, it looks like it's $1 million. The sun is extremely bright. The sun is shining on Divine Sunshine here today. So I say, while I'm doing this long drive from one part of the city to the other, I say, well, let me just go and turn on my video and just kind of plug up a video. So Christmas is over. Now what? What does that mean for us? You know, I love to post that ooh, you just can't see, can you? I can tell you can't. You swerving all over the place. That Luna Ash put up that was about what was really the meaning of Christmas. As bright and sunshiny as I am, Christmas out of all of the holidays is not really my favorite. I can hear some of you say, they ain't mine either. No, it's not. I don't know if it's because of what the symbolism of it is, the pressure that's put on, the over romance thing. Like my mom had me watching Hallmark Channel with her 24 hours. She was just watching. And, you know, everything ended with a happy ending. She's like, I can predict it already. I already know the movie's going to end with them having them kissing. And then the camera pans up to the sky. And that's how they ended. Everyone, she's like, look. Another one comes on, another movie you watch it. Look, watch it. Watch it. They kiss, the two couple kiss, and the camera pans up to the sky. You know, if it all could be like that, even on us going on this twin flame journey, wouldn't that be wonderful if it ended like that? But that's not the journey that we chose, nor did we pick at all. Yesterday, what Luna Ash had pretty much stated about what it really is. It's really not, she's saying it's not about the baby Jesus and the gifts and the presents is everything. It's about, the story is how God decided, or the powers that be, decided to come rebirth themselves inside of man. Which is true, and that's what you should celebrate him, that he decided to say that's just really the connection that we have, that the powers that be, or whoever, if you believe in God or not, Allah, whomever, had decided to come into this person. Ooh, you way up on that person bumper. Decided to come into, decided to, I'm glad you backed up. Decided to come back into this person. No, they didn't put their blinkers on because you hit the person. Sure did. Oh, Lord. Have mercy. I mean, you sure was. You was smack dab. Move out the way. Smack dab loving on this one. I'm sorry. This person here. They lovely. I'm trying to spread a lot of pink love around this driver in front of me. They got the audacity to be on the phone and looking at them at the same time. Okay, let me go back on to. The signs is really on you. Let me get away from you. I'm sorry, people. You see the other side of me that does come out. But how that is the wonderful celebration of that happening. Just as a reminder that guess what? That we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Yesterday, I was reminded of this. While I was really into doing all of my work, I talked to Jupiter 1111 last time on Saturday, and she told me about what things of how I can help the divine masculine. I went in, I took advantage of with Dream Queen. Thank you so very much, Perla, for your reading. Very insightful, very helpful, very intuitive, and very motivational. As well as far as what steps I needed to do on that. And also my reading, I'm not apologizing that made you cry, because that made you to purify the soul and rejoice, and it was a beautiful thing. About what was going on with the DM, and pretty much a DM within myself and DM on the outside. Working and doing those things do go over. She could use this as a testimonial. I have been working with that ever since. Every day I have been doing the chakra. I say, am I doing it too much? I don't know. Also did with Dream Queen's Perla in her playlist, where she has in there where she just energy transmutation. I worked with that as well. I did everything that was suggested to me by Jupiter 1111. That's the free stuff. Jupiter 11. No, let me take that back. That's a lie. I did not, because she had sent me already, and I was part of that boot campers thing where you did the chakra with the subliminal messages in there. For those of you all that have like a mind like I do, that's constantly thinking, it's constantly, that's part of Aquarius, South Node, North Node, and Leo and all that stuff. And I seen I had Aquarius in me too, and the DM has that too. And Aquarius is notorious for thinking, although I'm an Aries. So now you think this Aries fire, which is the fire, and then you got this Aquarius element also, which is air. And you know, the air, the flames freeze the air, so that makes me think more. And so that's like, like I'm on steroids on my own without me even, without even anything else, taking any kind of steroids. So I'm constantly in thinking mode, thinking. And I told you, the DM told me, I love your thinking, which was the key to me to let me know, calm down on the thinking. It's beautiful, but you got to use it in the right way. You're using it for the wrong, like good versus evil. And like that's a superpower, but you got to learn how to kind of harness that power as well. And so, you know, that's not what I'm doing. So anyway, so for those of you all that have that, I say this is a very good thing for you to use to go on Jupiter 1111s. They say, I try, but some kind of way you keep on thinking your way out of it. No, this is not going to be, this is not going to do, with the music that she has. And then she's got some subliminal messages underneath there as well. I would say take it, especially if you got an overactive crown chakra. This is something that you really should invest in yourself in getting for that. I'm a believer. I did that. It's helped me. I can see some changes on the DM within myself. I don't know. The DM also in the 50 seems like he's kind of calmed down a little bit on his situation. You know, I guess he's not at the point that he's like, I'm just going to surrender. It is what it is right now at this point. And so with that, it's very, very helpful. So I've been using that. So now here's my next thing that I did. So I've been using it so much that I had an outer body experience with it. And I was doing it, and I said, okay, I'm getting ready. I said, I done promised my people that I'm going to do this this meditation that helps them about self-worth. And I was like, I was just praying. I said, I want to make sure I do it right. I want to make sure that I'm invoking the healing within them, because we can't make you do healing, but you know, at least we can evoke that empowerment or the ability within you to say, hey, she's triggered me, she started me, she kind of gave me that extra boost, and then I got it from here as far as healing, you know. And so I did. I prayed, and I said, I just really want my higher self, I said, with the powers to be, everybody to kind of really work with me. I said, as I do this, I was scared. I said, I don't need anybody else, no other kind of information, because the same things is channeled to these other people to do these different meditations. It's the same source in which I'm able to tap in. So boy, did they show me. All of a sudden after I did this, a couple of the first 2 recordings I had did for the self-worth meditation. Get the self-worth meditation. Like I said, it was a game changer. And really to be for that, what is happening, I'm about to explain to you that what actually had happened to me shows me that this was divine, that divine came to say, I really want them to have this. It's just $6. You can invest that. I know I had one of my friends talk about, it's after Christmas, it's a little hard. I'm like, child, I don't want to hear that. You know, you invest in what you want to. $6 ain't gonna kill you for this, for that self-worth. Get it. Already been stamped by authority from the powers that be. They came really manifested in the 3D before I went into it. So back to what I had went on. Boy, they got these zones, safety zones all along here. And so take it down. The school ain't in session. And so the thing is, so I went to go starting the 2 first slides on the meditation. As soon as I first did the first 2 slides, all of a sudden I felt my body inside the spirit just start levitating. Like, it's like really I could feel my spirit draw from my body and started to go up. And I was like, oh my God, I felt like I was flying. And I was like, oh my God, I was flying. And so then all of a sudden out of flying, then I just started spinning, like, you know, spinning. The room started spinning. I'm like, my dresser wasn't to the left anymore, it was over to the right, and it was just going around and around and around and around and around. Even me going back to recount what had happened, I could almost feel it come back on again, but I'm driving, so I had to have control. So it was round and around and around, and I went to lay down, and it was, I went to lay down, and it was still doing the same. It's doing the same thing again, around and around and around, spinning. And the picture that I have over my bed, it was spinning. And I was like, oh my God, this is not going to work. But it's going to catch me down here, regardless, because I think this is on the diagonal. So yeah, so it was just spinning and spinning and spinning. And I was like, oh my God. And it was getting faster and faster and faster. And I could feel myself floating and faster at the same time. And then I got so scared, I called for my dad, and I was like, Daddy, make it stop, Daddy, make it stop. And so, you know, it did. It kind of slowed down. I got hot. I was perspiring. And 1 minute, it made me come out of it, because I was like, wait a second, you ain't about to sweat my hair out. That's it. I was like, I got to come back down. I'm like, you sweat my hair out? Oh, no, I don't know what this experience is, but I know you about to stop this right now. So I hear y'all laughing. Y'all said, you man, not messed up, I'm gonna do now. Okay. So so then I came, so I was, you know, I didn't know what was actually happening. I felt like it was ascension. We talked to April, she told me it's the Mcnealy experience that I was doing, really ascending, really going to the next level within my body. I wasn't ready for it, and so at the same time really having an understanding of, you know, she told me to ground and root myself next time when that happens, you know, because like I said, I want the experience, I do, I see they answered. I mean, right in a nanosecond they answer when I say I need help. I want you to really make this meditation dynamic for them and give me the information and the tools that they need. And they came right there. I got to tap myself. She said, tap yourself. I can't get underneath there to kind of bring, because I can feel myself going, woo, even now as I'm talking. How the importance of it, you all getting this self-worth thing video. So I had to really tell you about this. Between the work that I did with Jupiter 11 and with the subliminal chakras things, please make sure that you go and you invest in that as well. It opened up my chakras so much till I was like, woo, like a natural spiritual high. Then with Pearl coming in there and knocking out whatever was still there, and it's like it made it so open and free that they was like, ooh, now we could come in, now we can speak to you and tell you what things we want you to actually do. That's why we say, even though I'm doing this work for you all and I'm shining light as a light worker, I told you the definition of it is, and I'm going to continue to tell you that, is where you shine the light on yourself, and as you shine the light on yourself, get into those dark places, those shadows, those things that you don't, and you take that experience, and you take it and you shine the light on others. Look, this is what I did in order for me to do it. That's why I'm telling you, this is what I did. I did Jupiter 11's chakras thing. She has free also as well. Pearl's thing is free on her playlist as well, so you can get that. But baby, with them, with that 1-2 punch, woo, it went on. So this is right on time, especially for what we experienced, because we know we had the eclipse, which is transformative, creating new love, and you really want to get rid of all of that gunk so you can be able to experience all the newness that this year has. And we know that we also focus it in as far as the vision, so about what we're thinking about coming as far as the new year. I just really wanted to bring that to you, how important it is to do the work and to get those added boosters, if this chakra clearing, or it's just also getting the playground, because you're still going back and thinking about things of the past, and you can't really actually move. That's like me driving now, and I keep on constantly looking at the rearview mirror, who behind me. There's no way I can be able to move forward if I'm constantly looking in the rearview mirror to see, okay, who's behind me. It becomes habitual. Now, although I'm using this as a joke, but now it's like I'm just habitually keep on looking at the rearview mirror just to see, although I just did it as a practice. So, you know, you don't want to, when you don't heal yourself from those childhood wounds as well, which is very important that you go and visit that two things of the past, because those things are pretty much like resonating and occurring without you even knowing. That's why I came up and created like the playground experience too. We got your counseling, you got your learning how to stay grounded through the goddess meditation as well. That grounded clearing that she does as well. Because even though I had that, I had to go to April to help to ground me back down. She's like, okay, this is what you need to do. Okay, they didn't lift you up higher, but now you got to get back down like a balloon. Now we got to, you know, you get those healing balloons. And, you know, I guess you saying, you know, like really now at this time, can I take this all the way 71st Street? I think so. Now you got to get to the point like a balloon is now you've been blowed up, which is great. You levitating, you're ascending to other higher heights. But now you need somewhere where now we ground you, which is where April comes in with her gift cluster as well, which is the goddess clearing that she does, where she grounds you and keeps you down to earth. I told you, us as divine feminines, we have a habit of, we just love staying up there in that 5D. I can't say it no more, that, you know, we do all that upper 5D work, getting that together, you know, how to attach and how to connect with up there in the upper realms. But then we forget about, hey, we got to be able to connect with where we are, and the importance of being able to exercise both of those things, as far as, like I said, through the playground package as well, where we help you get back into the past, and then also with me in the cards giving you guidance to tell you how's it affecting your journey as a twin flame, and also getting that counseling, which giving you the tools to live in the present. So you really kind of getting a knock down things. Oh, that just came to me. So like Kathy D is dealing with the present, helping you to deal with the now. I'm helping you to deal with the kind of like the present and the future, and then I'm dealing with also with the past too, because I tell you about how your childhood is also affecting you. So I do the past. Kathy D does the present, and then also April is doing the present as well, clearing you out, so he's getting you ready for the future. So I do really, okay, I see it. They said, no, you do the past and the future, because I'm giving you the tips as to how you can do it. Kathy does also the past and the present, and so then also April does the present and moving you on, propelling you for the future. Okay, so those things are all key as far as creating those changes that you need going in there. You know, this time again is transformative. You don't want to go in there with all that gunk. You want to start off as new as possible. I told you all the first 3 months is very crucial, because it states and it starts the precedence of how your year is going to be. I'm not the only one to see that. I've seen somebody else on another channel. I say, well, you all follow my lead, because I've been telling you all that. You know, when we're talking about living this vision, it's very important to understand that we've got to make that connection, as far as like the thing that was showed to me, that we are spiritual beings having the human experience. Understanding that means, again, as we're visualizing and we're creating this vision, we have to also remember again about how are we making that connection on heaven, on earth, as it is, and they say as it is in heaven, and the Our Father, the prayer there, you know, how we making that connection between the two, the 3D and the 5D. We visualizing it, making it true, but how we manifesting it into the 3D, which is very crucial at this point. And that's why I say you got to really make sure that you're starting to clean out those things. We had Christmas, that's great. Now we're looking at Christmas, and now it's pretty much is giving us some key points of understanding that is really a celebration of birth, of having the Christ and your humanness together. And so now we're at this point and working together, and like she was telling me, April was telling me last night, that you know you got to read. That's great that that's all happening and you really are connected with the higher stuff. But let's kind of take a lot of that stuff that you're doing, those activities, and making sure it's manifesting and working its magic in the earth, on earth. That's the reason. That's the reason why the birth had happened. You know, although you know if you believe or you don't, it helps to create that alliance between your spirit and your man, the human that you actually are. On that. And so I'm trying to see, was there anything else that I just really wanted to bring to your attention? We're going into, like I said, the eclipses today, creating that newness that you're having. And it's just really important that you understand it's time for you to roll up your sleeves. Thank you to those of you all that I've seen that have been purchasing the things that I have. Like I said, real reasonable. Again, I've also told you all to sign up in the community tab, so I can have an email link so I can be able to tell you all when I'm going live or I'm sending videos or like freebies, because like my clients that I have, because I'm going on my, going on my 3rd year, because it was 2017. So I'm going on to my 3rd year of doing this. And as a present to the people who have been rocking with me, getting services, buying products, I sent them the self-worth video for free. See, and that's why it's important for you to kind of get linked in and go ahead. The popo, don't turn. I mean the police. I'm sorry, sound like Medea. The popo is out. Yeah. So it's important that you sign up for the emails, because you get all the nice freebies and good stuff. I'm working on something. I'm trying to see if there's something I want to offer, like as a free thing. I told you next year we got the 3 things that I'll be working on as far as helping you with transformation, to be transformed. The 3 things is about your, I didn't think it said finances. It's about your power, your love, something. I don't want to misquote. I'll post that, but I know it's like I will be doing that for the first 3 months. And forgiveness, power. I don't think it's love. Again, definitely we'll be working on that for the next 3 to help you be transformed for the first part of the year, for the first 3 months. I will also be added on to this channel in my morning drive. I got a thing, I keep on talking about mindset, and Spirit brought that to me about mindset, which is also about changing your mind. So each morning I found something that was at another workshop that I went to that was talking about mind, which in my classroom we have like this personalized learning program, which is helping the kids kind of create their own success, taking ownership of their own education and stuff. And I just hit me while I'm talking to you, it's like it's really almost the same thing. It's like, you know, I'm really here. I am a spiritual coach and an educator or a teacher as well, and I'm really trying to get you to the point. I am. That's up to you. You take it from that point on, where you get it and you own your learning, you own your own success as far as this coming into union on this twin flame journey. You know, that's why I call it, this is giving you the keys to union, which is keep energizing yourself into union. So it's very important that you understand going to this year about your mind, how your mind is very, if you're attracted to this and this channel resonates to you, that means you got a strong, your mind does a lot of cartwheels like mine does. This, I ain't out here by myself now. You ain't got to tell, you just tell tell Divine Sunshine. I ain't gonna tell that you raising your hand along with mine. Ain't nobody gonna see it, just me and you. So then you raise your hand like, that's me standing in the need of prayer about what's going on with you. But again, understand it. So each day on my morning drive, I'm gonna cover a tip. I think it's like 12 tips or 24 things about mindset, and we'll talk about that, how we can change that. That's something that I'm gonna bring onto the channel. And then I also said that, I don't know, I might be like once a month, I might do the current energies for the month, but I'm definitely going to keep with the divine masculine. I think we really need to kind of, although it's the year of the feminine, but we're going to also, even with my little thing challenge that the DM is going through, and I was talking to April and she was like, you know, yeah, it really she's like, offer him, let's concentrate on you, because whatever's going on with you is showing out and demonstrating itself on him. So she's like, you know, I'm like, well, I don't see, but the more and more we talked about it, the more and more it was coming out. It's like, yeah, you all are sharing the same ideology, you know, in your own way. I've gotten over it, but it's still appearing, so it ain't all the way been uprooted out of me. So I will be doing things as far as the DMs, reading his energy, and then also as the divine feminine energy, how we can help him. So I'm definitely going to be continuing on to do that. I like that segment. I've seen a lot of viewership. They like that, and it seems like, and the more views, that means the more I'm helping you all on this journey as far as knowing what to do. Is not no more about you. My heart chakra is really active. It's not no more, well, that's his problem, he got to deal with that, you know, he won't put himself in there, he decided being that third party energy rather than person, place, thing, that's his daggone issue, you know. No, it's not, you know, it's still you. It's still you in expression as the divine masculine, in expression in the 3D. That's still you. That's his thinking. The issues that he have right now is some of the issues that I have been through, but a little bit kind of traces of us is still lingering there. And so again, that's why I say it's very important. So I'm gonna continue with that. I see that. I see you all telling me through you all's feedback that it's like, no, we need this. You know, you tell me what is wrong with him, then you tell me how can I help him, because that's a lot of us want to say, okay, I see what's wrong with him, how can I help, you know. And so that's a very big thing with that. So you all have talked me to go get, I had to go get mom's medications. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna try to be good this time, find me a parking space that I ain't got to hijack somebody else's things. That, no, it ain't no parking space. Okay, let me keep on going. This one right there, but I gotta keep on going around. I'm gonna be good. I don't know what that means. Yeah, so thank you. Out my way. Thank you for somebody to get this parking space. Okay, y'all said, nah, it's divinely yours. You ain't gotta worry about it. Sure is. Okay, watch it later. Yeah. Yep, was trying to get it. Y'all held it down for me. I felt that the lady was gonna try to get the parking space from me. Okay, he's like, listen, that is not spiritual. I'm sorry, I still am spiritual being having human experience. Okay, all right there. Yeah, I was rocking my thing because it was not curling like I suppose. I look like I'm into my masculine self right now. So, if you don't hear from me, which I probably will be on next year, I will be on next year, but I will be on next week. As we get in the year, kind of see what the energies are going to be about. Oh yeah, I know that was another present that I was going to do, you all. I was going to do by the signs. What is the new year 2020 going to bring by the signs? By, like, I was going to group it: the air signs, the water signs, the earth signs, and the fire signs. Did I say that? Fire, air, water, fire, earth. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that for you all. That's another present I'm gonna give y'all as a freebie going in there. All right, until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Namaste, namago. Love you.